In this video, I'm going to talk about how Loopback creates the application object. So first of all, you need to put the breakpoint here. And now I'm going to start the project into the debug mode. Project has started successfully and it has stopped at our first breakpoint. Now I want to see inside this function, which is Loopback. I'm going to step into the function by clicking on the force step into button. Incredible. Did you see that? Here we have the loopback.js. It has got the loopback file from the loopback package. Let me open that. Loopback package. Here we have the loopback, and if you go to the lib directory, here you will see the loopback.js. Loopback.js has a create application method and you provide the options object. I did not add any options here. Here it is going to call the loopback express function. Let me step into the function. What will happen inside this function? Incredible. It is going to use the express application object. Did you see that? First, it has created the express application, added the lazy router. Now it is going to merge some properties to the express application object. Let me open the proto object. These are all the properties. Define middleware phases. These properties are related to loopback properties. Lazy router, middleware from config. Now let me step into the merge function. Here we have the target. And here we have the source. It means it is going to merge the proto object to application object. And it will return a new target object. I'm going to add breakpoint here. Let me see the target, which is application object. And it has added this property, default configuration, define middleware phases. These properties are not exist in Express, but now they have added these properties to application object. It is going to return the target. Let me step over the code. It is going to return this application object. This loopback express has merged the application object to the proto. Incredible. Now you will see the application object. Here you will see all the properties, ACL, add listener, all bind, checkout. What is inside this proto? These are all the loopback specific properties like boot function, connector, data source. Here you will see the data sources and enable authentication, listen models, all this stuff. Let me step over the code. It has registered a listener for the model remoted method. Now it is going to add the properties models property to the application object. App.models, app.data sources, app.connectors, and it is going to register some connector for the memory and remote. And this is the loopback application object. If you want to see the documentation, let me show you. Go to the API docs and select the loopback 3 packages. And here we have the loopback core module. You need to select the loopback. And this is the API documentation. So we have explored these methods: app.connector, app.dataSource, app.enableAuth. Let me show you. Here you will see the app.connector, app.models, app.dataSources. You can read the documentation if you want to learn more about the loopback. Why do you use the app.model? It will attach a model to the application. The model will be available on the app.models object. You can attach programmatically model to the loopback models. You can also get the models by using this method, app.models. Here you will define the middleware phases. Under the hood, Loopback has extend the express application and add couple of properties to the application object. So Loopback takes the application object from the Express app. It has extended the Express application and merged the Express application properties to another Loopback application. Now they have added more properties to their own application object. So under the hood, Loopback has written on the top of Express.js.